one of the things about Lewis that has been so helpful for my own faith is the way that he brings Christian faith. He's obviously deeply rational and thoughtful, but he also sees the role of the imagination and the importance of narrative and story and symbol and image. And obviously for Christians who are steeped in the world of the Bible, theology is a work of making sense of these stories in some ways and these symbols. And a lot of us, I think, have appreciated Lewis's apologetic in this age because of the role of the imagination, his ability to like speak to a different part of the soul or the heart through a moving image or through a symbol. But the abolition of man, I take to be like the extreme, like highly developed opposite part of Lewis, like fully on display or at work, where it's a rational, almost moral philosopher. It's compelling, it's beautiful, it's rhetorically savvy, but it also is like you have to like pound your way through this book. So how do you think about that tension between reason and imagination at the level of like the expression in his work that he was up to, and how does the abolition of man fit into that sort of work?
Well, that is a huge question, and and one which I think I would take in a slightly different way, because I myself would not distinguish reason from imagination as if they were somehow alternative modes of discourse, almost opposed ways of tackling a topic. I don't think that's how Lewis understood the relationship between reason and imagination. I think he thought that reason could only operate if it was imaginative, and that imagination should not operate unless it were rational. So it's not like reason and imagination are related like this. They're related like this. Reason rests upon imagination, can't do anything without imagination. And imagination ought not to do anything without being submitted to the higher court of rational inquiry. So the only question is not whether you're going to be rational or imaginative, but whether you're going to be abstract or concrete, whether you're going to be argumentative and propositional, or whether you're going to be narrative and dramatic.